we are dead. It's a land, so we are lucky. We are very, very lucky. We will buff Resplendent Angel, give it lifelink, and swing for 5. And we will generate a Serra Angel against Mono Red. It's the Mono Red beatdown here. We are at 7. It draws another land, and there is the conceit. Bye, Mono Red. Fuck you. Hello and welcome. I'm Lenny and you're watching Lenny TV. Today, we will be playing a Mono White Angels deck that includes a 2-card synergy that basically makes us unkillable for Mono Red. Now, if you have missed my previous fun decks, check out the playlist I have made. And now before we get into the deck tech, a big thank you to everyone that smashed like and subscribed. We are almost at 100 subscribers. Let's see if we can hit that 100 mark. And those who already subscribed, a big thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Now, Iggy recommended I play more monocolored decks and archetypes I love, so it's Angels for me. If you love to be untouchable against Mono Red, our arch enemy that is, smash like and subscribe and hit that bell. It really helps me out a lot. Now, thanks for listening and let's jump right into the deck tech. Alright guys, we're in the deck builder and I'm going to briefly explain how this Angel deck is supposed to work. Now, we got some pillars here aligned for you to easier understand what I was thinking about when I built this deck. Now, this pillar here is supposed to keep us alive and help us delay the game so that we have enough time against really aggressive decks to play our really nice Angels here. So, how these cards do that is by disrupting the opponent. Tithe Taker really good, making the spells cost more. And it's leaving a 1/1 spirit token, which is really good. We have Tocatli Honor Guard, which prevents enter the battlefield effects from triggering abilities. Which is really good. The really positive thing about this card is that it doesn't interfere with our own cards, which is really good synergy. Now we got some exiling action here in the form of Seal Away. This can help against some early threats, but it can also seal away, I guess, Rekindling Phoenix later on, which is a really big pain in the ass for a lot of decks. But exiling it will prevent it from coming back and back over again. We got some Prison Realm for some strong 3-mana planeswalkers, because we see that a lot. It can also exile some creatures, so it's not a dead card against some creature decks. And we got some Cleansing Nova. This is a board clear. This can destroy all creatures in case we do not have board presence or pressure. And it can save our ass against decks that swarm us and try to kill us that way. Now the second pillar here is some value generating cards. Now we have 3 Dawn of Hopes. I put in 3. Normally you see 2. I put in 3 because every time we gain some life we can draw a card. Now that works with Resplendent Angel and Lyra Dawnbringer because she has lifelink. But the really good thing about this thing is that on its own against the control deck, it can generate some reoccurring value because they can not always kill all of your 1/1 soldiers. So you will create the soldiers, they attack, they have lifelink, you draw a card if you can pay 2. So that's really good. And even against aggro decks, if you manage to survive until you can generate for a 1/1 for 4 mana, that's pretty good. We have some Resplendent Angel here. This is reoccurring value because as soon as you have 6 mana or a Lyra Dawnbringer in the field, this can generate 4/4 Angel tokens with Vigilance, and that's really good and a lot of value. And we have Gideon Blackblade, which is really good against control decks, because now what do? Do they clear the board and kill all your creatures, or do they get rid of your Planeswalker? Now this is basically diversifying the threats that need to be answered from your opponent. And it's a really good support card. It can give lifelink, maybe to a Tithe Taker, helping us to reach 5 life gained in the turn to generate the token. But it can also give Indestructible or Vigilance, which can be really useful. Now this pillar here is the fun and combo-esque pillar, because Shalai in combination with the Wanderer will just shut down and demolish mono red decks. Shalai gives everything, you, the planeswalkers, and the creatures you control hexproof, except itself, and the Wanderer will prevent every non-combat damage that the mono red player will try to deal to Shalai. So they will need to kill the Wanderer with the burn spells. But that doesn't work because the Wanderer has hexproof from Shalai. So they will just immediately concede. And in the top end, this is our last pillar here, we just got some big angels. We got Lyra here, really good, 5/5 flyer with first strike and lifelink, and it gives all our angels +1/+1. And we have 2 angels I want to try out here. One of them is Angelic Guardian, which gives every creature indestructible until end of turn when they attack. Now in theory, if we have 2 angels or 3 with Lyra, now every angel is indestructible swinging in. Now this is kind of clunky, but I want to try it. And we have 1 Seros Guardian, which gives all other creatures vigilance. So we have vigilance, lifelinking, indestructible, +1/+1 buffed, lifelinking angels. Oh my god. If we manage to pull this off, this would be really awesome. The one last card I want to mention is Blast Zone. Now Blast Zone is a really good card in a monocolored deck because you already have 23 sources of white mana, and this is an all-round good card. You can put charge counters on it and kill everything with the converted mana cost equal to the charge counters on it. So this gives us removal for basically everything. And I want to try it out in a monocolored deck. And yeah, this is basically the deck. We play some big angels, some clunky combo against mono red in the form of Shalai and the Wanderer, and some early cards that help us get into the later stages against really aggressive decks. So I hope you enjoyed this deck tech. I hope you understand why and how I built this deck. And let's get right into some fun games, shall we? Alright, our first opponent is Bard of Snow, playing as Vivian. Now this might be interesting. Alright, this opening hand looks really sketchy. If I find a third land, this might work. But I don't want to keep it. So we will take 1 mulligan here. Now this looks like a better hand. We have 3 playable 2-drops. And see, we might play against Explore. So that means Tocatli is really, really good against Explore. Alright, let's see what colors we see here. It's Selesnya, so there might be some Explore. Alright. It might be a token list. Against token lists, we also have the Cleansing Nova. The only problem is we need to find a lot more lands. Alright, Tocatli coming in here, preventing all enter the battlefield abilities. Now he looks at it, he reads the card. A Danto Vanguard coming down. This is really a pain in the ass card, because it can get indestructible for paying for a life. That means we need to exile this card to remove it from the game. Alright, we play 1 Dawn of Hope. There is not much we can do here. Now, we will not block the Vanguard anyway, because we will just throw away the Honor Guard. So we will attack here for 1 damage. So we punch Bard of Snow down to 17 life. Now on 3 mana there is a lot of scary stuff that can happen. And hopefully he doesn't have something really good. Alright, he swings first for free. And now let's see what he might drop here on turn 3. Alright, another flower. So he searches for a plains. He already has 2. So I don't know why he would need that. We find another land, which is really good. This is actually really good. So we will swing. So Dawn of Hope is activated. We can actually generate the 1/1 with lifelink. We will swing in, because we won't block again. And we will end the turn. Now we can activate Dawn of Hope when he declares an attacker. So if he attacks here with Vanguard. Alright, that's pretty bad. So we will first let it enter the battlefield. And it will target Dawn of Hope we will generate a 1/1 soldier before it gets exiled. And that's a really good exile for him. But little does he know we have a second Dawn of Hope. Now if he attacks here with the Vanguard, we will just block with the 1/1. And he will need to pay 4 life. So I think he will not attack here. Yep, no attacks. And we successfully delayed an attack. Now we will play our second Dawn of Hope. And we will play our second Honor Guard. Now, I don't think he will block these two. No, I will reserve the 1/1 for the blocks against the Vanguard. We will attack with the 1/3 Honor Guard. And he won't block this. So he's down to 15. And yeah, it's not looking too bad here. If we pick up another land, we can clear the board if it gets filled up with a lot of tokens. Another flower. What is his plan here? Now he picks up another forest. So he is successfully another Conclave Tribunal, exiling my second Dawn of Hope. Good thing we included 3, right? Now that's some next level thinking, right? Now he won't attack with the Vanguard again, because it will just die to this little 1/1 lifelink soldier. Now he will attack, we will block 100%. And he sacrifices the Vanguard. Now that's really weird. We will play Shalai here. Swing for 2. Now we don't play the Resplendent because it's less stats. Yeah. Now there might be some tokens coming in. But little does he know, we have our ace here. Now normally we want Cleansing Nova to remove some creatures. But in this case, we remove all artifacts and enchantments, giving us back both Dawn of Hopes and destroying his Divine Visitation, which is normally an instant surrender, but he wants to play this one out. Alright, he destroys my Shalai. He generates 2 Saprolinks, but that will not save you, my friend. You are in some trouble. We will attack with both of these, punching him down to 6 life. So that means next turn we can punch him down to 1. Oh, we can't, because he exiles our Resplendent Angel again. That's the 3rd Conclave Tribunal. Now he will not attack here. He wants to block these 2. Alright. So we will attack here, because we can afford to attack here. We have 18 life. Alright, I don't know why he does that. Oh, he will buff his Saprolinks, killing one of my Honor Guards. And none of his Saprolinks will die. Alright, you can do that. I'm fine with that. Now we can generate some soldiers here. And we will do that in his turn. He will generate a 1/1 lifelinker vampire. But he will not attack, he's too afraid. Now, we have a lot of pressure here. We will play the another Resplendent Angel with a really nice animation. And we will seal this game. We will play a Prison Realm. And we will exile one of his creatures, so that his Legion's Landing won't flip. Alright, we will exile the lifelinking token. And we will scry one. We do not want that land. And we will exile his token here. Now he's looking at my angel again, and he is counting his mana. And he plays a March of Multitudes. So that means he will 100% flip the Legion's Landing. Alright, now this is an interesting decision here. I think I don't want to attack. We are going to hold back here. Next turn we want to buff Resplendent Angel. Oh my god! You can't be serious! What is this top deck? Alright, now he flips the Legion's Landing. Now he can generate the 1/1 every turn. And that's not good for us. That's really bad. Now he's fully tapped out. He gained a lot of life. But we will play Lyra Dawnbringer here. Now this should help us a lot, to say the least. Now we will attack with this 1/1. And hopefully he doesn't get another Excellence Binding off the top. I will be so salty if he gets another Excellence Binding. Come on, Board of Snow. Yeah, a land. That's right. Top deck a land. Now I think he will attack with everything here. Because how will he win against Lyra? If not now. Alright. So we drew... Alright, we will attack with Lyra here. We will draw 2 cards. Or 1. Maybe 1 is enough. With Dawn of Hope here. Now we will draw another one. Alright. Now that might have been a really risky play. Now he has 5, 6, 7. Now if he buffs those by 2, we are dead. Alright, so hopefully he doesn't pick up the Pride of the Conquerors. Otherwise this is really not looking... Otherwise this is really looking good for us. But if he has the +2/+2 on all his creatures, we are dead. Pretty sure we are dead. So he attacks with everything. And that makes me really scared. That might mean that he got the +2/+2 for everything. Oh, it was actually just a bluff, I guess. So we will draw again here. Picking up Angelic Guardian. Alright. So we will play the Angelic Guardian here. And we will attack with Lyra. Now Lyra is now indestructible. An indestructible angel swinging in for 5 damage. Healing us for 5. And now he needs to deal with the Guardian and the Lyra. Oh my god. Now that's really bad. Luckily this has lifelink, so I don't think we are dead. Actually, let's count this. It's 3, 6, plus... Alright, so these two... This is basically... No, we are alive. We are 100% alive. We gain 6, we are at 10. Now, Dawn of Hope will trigger. Alright, so... Now, actually, this guy is giving us a really good fight here. But I think we can safely swing with Lyra and the Guardian here. Alright, we will deal 11 damage. We will not do this. We will not draw a card here because we want to generate... Holy! Now that was a big hit. We want to generate 2 soldiers in his turn to block the incoming army of tokens here in case he has another buff. And there is the surrender, guys. First win with our Pure Angels list. Really nice. Alright, our next opponent is Untested Methods, playing as Tezzeret. We have a really good hand. We are keeping this one 100%. Alright, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he mulliganed 1. Right. Alright, Rakdos colors coming out here. We will play the Tithe Taker. And we have some good free drops. And we could drop a really good 4-drop here as well. Alright. It's an Aristocrat's strategy. But we are fine with that. Now we will play the Resplendent Angel here. And we will apply some pressure. We will attack and we will offer the trade here. I'm really curious. No, he won't take it. I guess you never take that trade because this will leave a 1/1. And you just lost your really good deck enabling card. Judith is a really good drop for him. But he cannot afford to attack here. He will attack. So he's offering me the trade for my angel here. And I will not take that. I will take 2 damage and I will seal away his priest. Yeah, we will seal away the priest here. Now be careful, you can flash this in, so that means you can play this basically at instant speed. But the problem is, do not play this card when the creature is not tapped, because it won't exile it. Alright, be careful. I messed up quite a lot when I started playing Magic. Alright, he's filling the board now. Now the Wanderer is really good against Shoot It actually, because I don't think this is combat damage. So we will play the Wanderer here. And this will prevent Judith Pinks to hurt us. So we will just pass a turn and see what Untested Methods is doing now. He might have Rascal's Contempt or Bedevil for the Planeswalker here. But if it does not have that, we have some really good blocks against this guy. Alright, now we will have to sacrifice a creature or a Planeswalker. We will sacrifice Tithe Taker. Now we can test out if the pinks hurt us. Yeah, it will hurt the Wanderer.
You should have left me alone.
But now we can still block pretty good here. We can block this one and this or this one. So he will swing for 4 damage. He wants to kill the Wanderer. We will block both of these. So that means our creature, our angel should survive here. And he will need to, yeah, he... Alright, so I think we will exile the Plague Crafter.
Don't worry. I'll be quick.
And we will play another Resplendent Angel. And we will attack with one. Now the Wanderer has done a lot here. It has made his attacks really awkward. And it has prevented the Angel from dying. Now God Eternal Bond 2 might finish off the Wanderer if he sacrifices Judith here. And maybe a land. Because I don't think he needs so much lands. Alright, he will finish off the Wanderer. But you need to do something against the Angels. Alright, what is happening here? There is the surrender! Second win for our mono white pure angel list. Alright, Super Cold Ice is our third opponent here. And let's see what deck he's playing. Now, I like this hand. We have some removal, some playable 2-drop, and we have some potential really good 3-drops into a 4-drop curve. So we will definitely keep this one. Oh no. We are playing against mono red, and I fear for my life because mono red is such a pain in the ass. Even though I designed this deck to have this jank combo against mono red just is so strong. It oftentimes doesn't even matter. Now we pick up a third land, which is really good. Sorry. And we will start off with the Tithe Taker here, actually. It makes everything cost more, and we have a blocker that leaves a 1/1 spirit. If he has 3 mana, there might be a Chain Whirler coming down, but he still has to trade away his Pyromancer. Alright, Shock coming down, so there is no Chain Whirler coming this turn. And we still get a 1/1. So even if he attacks with the Pyromancer now, we can't kill this one off. He can't shock it. Wizard's Lightning, that's a 3 damage spell. I'm fine with that. So Light Up's the Stage coming down. He finds a risk factor. Alright, alright. We might have a chance here. Now, we want to reduce the damage as much as we can. But we also want Dawn of Hope to be activated next turn to generate 1/1s with lifelink. So I think it's smarter to play Dawn of Hope now and have it working next turn than to play anything else here, because he can just destroy. Now, what I will do now might be really strange, but I will give him the cards here. Or should I? I will take 6 damage in total. So that means we are down to 10. I will not give him the cards. We will take 6 damage here. Alright. Lightning Strike is exiled now. Alright. I'm actually liking this now. I'm not sure though. We saw him exiling Lightning Strike. We could also drop... I mean, we could play the Wanderer, right? I will play the Wanderer. And let's see what happens here. I mean, I'm still learning the deck against Mono Red, so if I make mistakes, that's totally normal and I'm cool with that. That's part of the game. Let's see what he does here. Because if he risk factors us now, we will take no damage. So that means he will have to invest 5 points of damage into killing the Wanderer first. Alright, he has 4, but he cannot finish him. He pointed it at us and it was prevented. What an idiot! He could have dealt the damage to the Wanderer here, but he didn't do that. So that's really good for us. Alright. We need to get rid of Runaway Steamkin, but we will just play the Honor Guard here and pass the turn now. This should prevent maybe the +1 counters on this. It should prevent definitely Pyromancer. Alright, Steamkin gets still his counter, so this doesn't help here. He needed... Alright, it will get buffed to 4. Now I hope that he attacks here with everything, because I have some good blocks. I can block this and I can seal away his Steamkin. So we will take his Steamkin. He cannot play the risk factor, and we will block the Pyromancer here. Now we are still down to 6, which is really low against Mono Red, to be honest. Alright, we will play a Resplendent Angel. And we will hope that he doesn't have, or doesn't draw, a good spell here that deals damage directly to our face. If he plays Risk Factor first, we know that... Yeah, he plays Risk... He discards the Runaway Steamkin. We will take the 4. And we will hope to draw a land. That's not a land. That's really unfortunate. Alright, that's really bad for us. Now, what we want to do here is we want to... Now, basically it doesn't matter. If he draws a burn spell, we are dead. So we will generate this 1/1. And we will not attack. And if he draws something that kills us, we are dead. It's a land, so... We are lucky! We are very, very lucky. We will buff Resplendent Angel, give it lifelink, and swing for 5. And we will generate a Serra Angel against Mono Red. It's the Mono Red beatdown here. We are at 7. He draws another land, and there is the conceit. Bye, Mono Red. Fuck you.
Hey, Lenny here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Smash that bell, drop a like, and subscribe. Now I will leave you with a choice. The top video is my recommendation for you, and the bottom one is from YouTube. Now go check them out and tell me which one you enjoyed more.